Hello everyone, this is Andy Lonnan from Finance Training Academy and Finance Business Partner Academy. I do hope you're well and I hope the sun is shining wherever you are as you watch this today. So last week I was responding to a post on LinkedIn and I said that I'd upped my game as a finance professional as part of this response. So this lovely lady, an accountant from Kenya, got in contact and said all sorts of things, but basically how did I up my game? And in fact, I'll just read out some of the things from her LinkedIn message to me actually, because this is where she was and you might be able to resonate with this. She says she was feeling stuck in her career as a finance professional, not adding any value to her work. She's got no fulfillment. Basically, her greatest fear is being left behind or even getting to the point of being redundant. She's saying she's trying to do data analytics and trying to do lots of different things, and she feels other people are in this space and all sorts of things are happening. So I wrote a few suggestions back to her which might be helpful to you also today. The first thing is to really know yourself. So really understanding your strengths, working with your strengths and working with what you enjoy the most. I know that's, you can't, it's creating your career if you like. You might be in one job at the moment but have aspirations for another one. That's absolutely fine, but work towards that. Maybe you can get involved in projects. That's one of the things that I did. So that I could figure out partly what I loved and partly just to show enthusiasm and show willing, because I was upping my game. For understanding your strengths better, maybe ask some trusted other people, both at home and at work, so that they can say what you are naturally good at. Very often we forget to put what we're naturally good at because it's so easy that we forget that it's easy to us but not to others. That's one of your strengths. It's your unique brilliance. Hopefully you know what you enjoy doing and what you're good at. Maybe you're really good at interpreting the numbers and what they mean to others. Maybe you're an amazing Excel whiz, who knows? But these are your strengths, so really get to know yourself. You can also do personality profiles as well, so things like DISC. I use something called Colby and also StrengthsFinder. I love StrengthsFinder because it's all positive. It just gives you your top 5 strengths. Yes, it costs a bit of money, but asking other people doesn't, but it depends on how much you want to get to know yourself. And then in terms of how else I upped my game, I did and continue to do masses of professional development. I just love it. Learner is my top strength actually out of StrengthsFinder. So it was simple things. I just got myself out there and I asked other people to mentor me, people who I admired and respected. No one turned me down. And if you get turned down, then go and find somebody else that you respect. It can be in your workplace, it can be outside of your workplace, it can be in your network, for example. There were, like I say, I volunteer for projects. I volunteered to sit on ACCA panels, my accounting body. So I started off with 1, but I ended up with, I think, 3 panels that I sat on. And I also chaired all of those panels. That really upped my game. That made a very big difference to how I showed up in the workplace. I was very fortunate. I used to love reading trade journals actually. Before I say anything else, I absolutely devoured them. I just drink them because you can learn so much from other people in the trade journals as well. What are they doing? Just take a snippet from every single person and learn how they're doing it and how therefore you can do something a bit differently. It's great inspiration. I was also very fortunate to have a great coach. Initially the company paid for me to have a coach, and then I carried on paying because the investment was totally worth it for how much I was up leveling, how much I was upskilling my game. So it's totally up to you how much you want to invest in your career and your future. That's a personal choice for every one of us. But a coach absolutely transformed how I upped my game. Now, the fact that this accountant from Kenya actually asked me, she actually reached out and asked about upping her game, that shows me that she already is, because she's already on a higher platform to actually go out there and ask somebody. So she's going to do brilliantly. So I hope you found that useful this week, and it's given you some ideas and some inspiration, and wishing you an enjoyable, productive and hopefully sunny week ahead. Looking forward to seeing you again next week. Bye for now.